Greetings, beautiful beings. Welcome to Pilates for Periods. And I am your instructor, Brittany, but I go by B. If your brain is currently running a marathon while your body feels like it's in a boxing match with your period, I hear you. Today, we are not just working out, we're working in through pure nervous system TLC, tender love and care. Our goal is to trigger that deep rest and digest response through heavy hip releases and gentle inversions. This is specifically designed to melt away the insomnia and emotional tension that often peak during your cycle. This flow is very slow. We're going to be holding poses anywhere from 1 minute up to 2 or 3 minutes. So feel free to grab a pillow or a blanket if you would like. I'm not going to use any, but this will be the perfect time for you just to restore your body and go ahead and come meet us on the mat so we can go ahead and get started. Now we're going to go ahead and come into a Savasana pose to go ahead and start class. So let's go ahead and come to the edge of our mat. We're going to place our feet on the mat and go ahead and place your hands out on your inhale straight out in front of you. And on your exhale, we're going to roll down vertebra by vertebra all the way onto our backs. And we're going to go ahead and come into a full corpse position. So feel free to readjust yourself on your mat like I am. Going to make sure that your feet are outwards, releasing all the muscles in your body. Go ahead and place your palms facing straight up to receive all of the tantalizing energy. Go ahead and open your mouth and remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth and just breathe naturally in this position. Feel free to close your eyes or keep a slight gaze if that feels comfortable for you. Now, at this time, we are going to engage in some cooling breath. So we will take an inhale for 4 seconds, and then we're going to exhale for 6 seconds. Inhale for 4, and exhale out of your mouth for 6 seconds. Again. And exhale. Keep going, beautiful beings. Inhaling and exhaling through this warm up. Last time, we're going to take a final inhalation in through our nostrils. And exhale it all out. Now we're going to transition into our reclined bound angle pose. So gently on your inhale, palm your feet together. And then on your exhale, relax and sink deeper into the mat. Now feel free to use pillows and blankets at any time that your body feels uncomfortable or needs additional rest. Continue breathing here naturally in this position. Feel free to keep your eyes closed or in a slight gaze if that feels comfortable for you. You also have the option to pull your hands wherever you prefer. So if you want to place them on your thighs or on your stomach, or one hand over your heart and one hand over your belly, that works as well too. However, just breathe naturally in this position, beautiful beings. Now, if this is too much on your hips, or if you're feeling too much tension in your knees, feel free just to use your hands and bring your knees together, and you can go back into the corpse position if that's more comfortable for you. Just keep breathing naturally here, beautiful beings. You are doing such an amazing job. All right, beautiful beings. Now we're going to take an inhale and use our hands to close our knees together. And then on our exhale, we're going to bring our knees to our chest. If you had your eyes closed or in a slight gaze, you can open them at this time if that feels good to you. And we can just stay in this position. However, if you would like an even deeper stretch, take an inhale and lift your head off the mat, tucking your chin into your chest. And then on your exhale, you can rock side to side to release any tension that you may be feeling in the body. Whatever feels most comfortable for you, do at this time. If rocking is too much, just go ahead and come back to center. And you can place your head back down on the mat and just continue tucking your knees into your chest, keeping your tailbone on the mat to protect your lower back. All right, guys, if you're rocking, we're going to do one more time on each side. All right, and then we're going to come back to center. We're going to take an inhale and lower our head down to the mat. And then we're going to exhale and lift our feet in the air and rock up to sitting. Now we're going to come into a seated forward fold. So we're going to take an inhale and we're just going to scoot back on our mat with our legs straight out in front of us. And then we're going to exhale and we're going to fold in our right knee, bringing the palm of our foot into our thigh. All right, guys, we're going to take an inhale and lift our arms up to the sky. And then we're going to exhale and fold over our leg, attempting to bring our head down to our knee. Now, if this is uncomfortable for you, feel free to come down for how far is comfortable for you, as long as you're keeping a straight back. So if this is far enough, that's perfectly fine. If this is far enough, that's perfectly fine. Feel free to use your props as well. You could put your pillow or a blanket under your leg if that feels more comfortable. However, just breathe comfortably in this position. Now, if it's more comfortable for you, you can point your toes if you would like, or keep your feet flexed. However, just keep breathing naturally in this position, beautiful beings. All right, beautiful beings. We're going to take an inhale to prepare, and then we're going to exhale and roll back up to sitting. And now we're going to do it on the other side. So take an inhale and straighten out your right leg. And on your exhale, you're going to fold in your left leg to your right thigh. We're going to take an inhale and lift our arms up to the sky. And then we're going to exhale and fold over our right leg, bringing our head to our right knee. Feel free to keep your foot flexed or pointed if that feels more comfortable for you. You also have the option to use a pillow or a blanket if you would like to place it under your leg for a bolster, if that feels comfortable for you. You also can do caterpillar mode, which is slightly bending your knee, keeping your foot flexed, and then just bending over your knee. Whatever works best for you in this moment. Continue to keep up the great work, beautiful beings. We're almost to the end of our class. You're doing such an amazing job. All right, beautiful beings. We're going to take an inhale to prepare, and then exhale, we're going to roll up to seating. And now we're going to transition into our plow pose. So we're going to take an inhale and place our left leg back out straight in front of us. And then we're going to exhale and scoot to the front of our mat, placing our hands out in front of us on our inhale. And then we're going to exhale and roll down onto our backs, vertebra by vertebra. Now for the plow position, what we're going to do is take an inhale and we're going to lift our legs straight into the air. And then on our exhale, we're going to lift our hips and bring our toes behind our head. And just breathe naturally in this position. Now, if this is too much for you, feel free to use your bolster or your pillow if that feels comfortable for you. Or for an alternative, you could do legs up the wall. So if you're close by a wall, feel free to scoot close by, placing your glute and your hips at the bottom base of the wall, and put your legs up the wall. That is an alternative as well. You can also do legs up the wall directly onto your mat. Whichever works best for you, we're going to do at this time. So if you want to do traditional legs up the wall, you could just stay just like this on your mat if before you go into the actual plow position. Now we're going to take an inhale to prepare, and then exhale, we're going to lower our hips back down to the mat, keeping your legs straight in the air. You're going to take an inhale and grab on to opposite sides of your feet. And then on your exhale, you're going to pull your knees down to your armpit into happy baby. Now we want to ensure that our tailbone is still touching the mat, and you can stay in this position. However, if you would like an even deeper stretch, feel free to rock side to side if that feels more comfortable for you, as we have transitioned into our cool down. You're doing such a great job, beautiful beings. We are almost to the end of our practice. All right, guys. We're going to rock side to side one more time on each side. Then we're going to come back to center. We're going to take an inhale to prepare, and then we're going to exhale and come into our corpse position as we have made it to our final Savasana. Just like how we started class, go ahead and have your legs straight out with your feet open out to the side. Release all the muscles in your body and allow with every inhale and every exhale to sink deeper into your mat. Feel free to close your eyes or keep a slight gaze if that feels comfortable for you. Keep your palms facing up towards the sky to continue receiving all of the beautiful and tantalizing energy from this practice. Keep your mouth open and breathe naturally. Remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth and just follow the natural rhythm of your breath. You did such an amazing job today, beautiful beings. I am so proud of you for taking time to invest in your mindfulness practice and seek comfort and relief with the insomnia you've been experiencing. We are going to move forward with an I am power statement, with I representing inspiration, A representing affirmations, and M representing manifestations. And the I am power statement for today is I am releasing the how and the why to embrace a night of deep, effortless rest. Now feel free to stay in Savasana for however long you see fit. However, if you are ready to move forward with your day and with this practice, begin to open your eyes, wiggle your fingers and toes to bring life back to the body and an awareness of where you are in this moment. Go ahead and turn onto your side into a comfortable fetal position for one final reset. Then go ahead and place your hands on the mat, the earth, or the ground to lift yourself up into a comfortable seated position. All right, beautiful beings, we're going to finish this class like always. We're going to take one final deep inhalation and lift our arms to upward salute, palming our hands in the sky. And then we're going to exhale and lower our palms to our forehead as we manifest intentional thoughts, genuine thoughts, and peaceful thoughts. We're going to lower our palms down to our lips as we manifest intentional words, genuine words, and peaceful words. And we're going to lower our palms down to our heart as we manifest intentional love, genuine love, and peaceful love. Thank you so much for attending our insomnia flow today. We hope that these poses assisted you with controlling your parasympathetic or your nervous system and giving yourself some TLC to help you sleep better while you're on your menstrual cycle. Now, even when you're not on your period, you can save this video for later if you are ever experiencing any sort of insomnia. But until our next class, we manifest a positive, productive, and peaceful remainder of the day and wellness journey ahead. Peace.